Do you know that one ex that a lot of people have that they will continue to go back to over and over and over again, hoping and praying that one day they will change, just holding dear tight to their potential, but to continuously be disappointed over and over and over again? Yeah, that relationship is pretty much similar to the Black community and the Democratic Party. Let's talk about it. Let's break down the relationship between the Democratic Party and the Black community. I think it is beyond important to understand that the Democratic Party is not loyal to the Black community. Neither is the Republican Party. Nobody is literally loyal to a specific group. They are loyal to power. Is this thing on? Do y'all hear me? I'm gonna say it again for the people in the back. Politicians and political parties are not loyal to people. They are loyal to power. A continuous problem within the Black community is that we do not hold value in our vote. And the problem is the Democratic Party, they know that. The establishment as a whole, they know that. They know that Black folks do not have value in their vote and that they're always going to show up and show out for us, regardless of what we do and regardless of what we don't do. That has always been the dynamic of the relationship. The Democratic establishment, they have this mentality of a sense of entitlement to the Black vote. They have this strategy with continuously telling Black folks, as long as we're one step better than the other side, they can always pick us. It's literally the bar for the Democratic Party. The fact that that's the strategic plan with gaining the Black vote speaks volume. Being one step above the Republican Party, is that what we're reaching for? Is that how much you value the community? It is important to keep in mind that vast majority of Black individuals have been voting Democrat since 1936. And since 1936, the Black community is still not satisfied or pleased with what has been going on within a political realm. What does that say? One thing that I've always been taught is that change does not come in comfortability. I'm gonna say it again. And I'm gonna check to see if this thing is on so the people in the back can hear. Change does not come in comfortability. Does that mean to run to the right and just give them your vote out of frustration from the left? No, what I'm saying is hold value in your vote. Do not allow the public media or anybody for that matter to gaslight you into voting left, because if you don't, you are either less Black or you don't value the rights that you currently have. Time and time again, the Black community has showed up for the Democratic Party. Time and time again, the Black community continues to complain and express themselves how their needs are not being met. Let me redefine insanity for you. Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. If I'm correlating the two properly, I can honestly say and comfortably say within the Black community, we are moving insane. Yes, we're moving insane. We have to realize a person is only going to do what you allow. The Democratic Party, they are more than aware of the needs and wants and desires of Black community. They are aware that we are a turning point in the election cycle. Within the Democratic Party, in certain language, they provide a level of comfort that the Republicans lack. So because of that disconnect, and because the Democrats talk to the Black community in a different way than the Republicans do, they already know in their head, no matter how much the Black community complains, no matter how many times they threaten to not vote for us, because they do it every 4 years, no matter how many times they express how their needs are not being met, they're still going to show up for us. Yeah. Remember the analogy I said in the beginning of the video about the toxic ex? How you would always take him back and hope that they would do better, and just you're holding on to the potential of the person rather than what they show right in front of you, right then and there. It is literally the same thing. There's no difference. There's literally no difference. We, for so long, have been holding on to the potential of the Democratic Party because we see value there. We see value within the potential of the party. However, how far is that going to take us? I refuse. I don't know about you, but when I start popping babies, I refuse for my kids to go through what we're going through. So we're gonna have to wrap it up, because the moment I start popping babies, my kids aren't going to maneuver in the same, oh, well, best of two evils? No. Whatever happened to standards? Whatever happened to sacrifices? Yes, we're gonna have to sacrifice some things in order for our standards to be met. One thing that I never understood and will never understand is this concept of always speaking about what the current administration is lacking day in and day out. Black folks are just talking and talking and talking.
Joe Biden's not doing this. VP Harris isn't doing that. They're not doing this. They're making me mad. They're doing this. They're not listening to us. This, that, and the third.
But I'ma still vote for them.
Be for real. If I was a politician and I had a group of people who are going to show up and show out for me regardless of what I do, yeah, I'm going to take advantage of that relationship. Well, me personally, I personally wouldn't, because I maneuver in morals and principles, but I'm just saying if I was a corrupt politician or in the business of politics, obviously I'm going to be thinking with that mindset, like, these people are always going to show up for me, so like, yeah, I'm going to take advantage of that relationship. There is not a soul on God's green earth that can gaslight me to vote the way they want me to vote. Meaning, as a black person, you can't tell me as a black person I'm either less black or I'm handing Donald Trump the election, or that I'm creating such a divide because I'm not voting for Joe Biden. I said what I said and meant what I said. Who's going to pop me? Oh, okay. Didn't think so. Donald Trump has nothing to lose. I'm going to be honest, Donald Trump is winning this 2024. As of right now, Donald Trump is winning 2024. His foundation and his support system is so solid and so strong that he does not need the black vote, period. Joe Biden, I can't say the same for. Joe Biden needs the black vote to win. He simply does not have that. So because Joe Biden knows he needs the black vote in order to win, and he continues to fail to prioritize what the black community specifically wants and needs, when someone tells you who they are, believe them. Stop trying to convince yourself otherwise. Like I stated in my last video, Donald Trump is winning not because of what Donald Trump is doing, mainly because of what Joe Biden isn't doing. We need to get to the point where we obtain the level of maturity and understanding and fully comprehending something called a difference of opinion. We need to make sure we are utilizing and maximizing those who are in power to strengthen communities, and that is something we're not doing. The fact that people are just like, oh, I'm not voting for Donald Trump, I'm not talking to Donald Trump, I'm not even going to go that direction, we are doing more harm than good. It is creating such a bigger divide. We just have to understand that nobody is entitled to our vote. Don't allow media or public seat holders to gaslight you into thinking, oh, you're less black if you don't vote for Biden, or you hate democracy if you don't vote for Biden. The way some people defend these leaders is actually, you need to go to a doctor and get checked. The only one that I will ever defend and break my back for is Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior. Everybody else, I don't look at them as my savior. I think that is another reason why it's so easy for me to just call out BS. Ultimately, we just have to understand that change does not come in comfortability. We continue to do the same things over and over again and then cry at the results. Maybe it's time to change things up. Maybe it's time to maneuver more in an independent lens and hold everybody accountable across the aisle, because the same energy we give to the right, we don't give to the left. Let me know your thoughts on the comments down below. Be sure to follow me on my social media, like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on post notifications so you're notified whenever I post a new video. I love y'all all. This is Udoak, connecting people with policy. God bless y'all.